that's Scottish football. That's Glasgow. One defeat is an absolute panic. One win, you're sky high. And Celtic been the prime example. You know, last Wednesday, if you'd have been standing here talking about Celtic after losing against Hearts and going to, was it Jablonec, you'd have been saying, oh, it's awful, it's dreadful. They score 4 goals away from home. They didn't score 6 against Dundee. They're on the upward trajectory, and Rangers are suddenly heading down the way. So it's theatre. Sitting looking from the outside, Rob, it's theatre, just watching the emotions of supporters and players and fans. I think it's set up for a wonderful season.
Yep. I was just about to say how quickly the complexion in Scottish football changes. Celtic appeared to be in crisis a matter of days ago. 6 goals against Dundee on Sunday, and they should get the job done tomorrow night in Europe and get to within a game of the Europa League group stages. John Hartson, the balance of power shifts quickly, doesn't it, in the Glasgow Goldfish Bowl?
It very much can do, yes. Craig's just said there, Celtic on the up. If Ange was to go and win the league this year at Celtic, it would be the biggest sort of league win, I think, of all time. When you think of where Celtic have had to come from, changing the manager. He's come in, no director of football, no head of recruitment. He's almost picking the players himself, so we're led to believe. And he's almost had to build a new team, right from the goalkeeper all the way up to a centre forward. So, listen, it can be done. I think there's more. There's a bit more investment going to come into Celtic. I think that they're going to bring in another 3, 4, possibly 5 players before now and the end of August, and they're going to be even stronger again. So, I said at the start of the season it was Rangers' title to lose. I still believe that, on the strength of how well they did last season. But things can change very, very quickly in football, as we know.
Rob, John, you said this would be one of the biggest surprise league wins. But if you were sitting at this stage last season, you could not foresee Rangers winning the title after Celtic winning the previous 9 and winning the previous 11 trophies. Of course, they had the Scottish Cup, which came once the season got underway.
I'm not too sure this one would be big. I tell you why, because Rangers had 3 years to build. That was Stevie's 3rd season in charge. He'd accumulated a good group of players. He had good players. He had good experience. He had the likes of Davis, the likes of Arfield.
They fell away in 2 seasons. They fell away.
But they played. Celtic were poor. They were really, really poor last season. But Rangers were also very, very good. And it meant as much to Rangers stopping the 10 as what it meant to Celtic in achieving.
But what I'm saying is, at the start of the season, you wouldn't have known that. You couldn't have envisaged Rangers winning by 25 points.
No, absolutely not.
You know what I mean? So
absolutely not.
So that's what I'm talking about, the big surprise.
Yes.
Celtic winning the league this year was probably as much as Rangers winning the league last year. So it just shows how high and low Scottish football can get.
But Rangers had quite an accomplished group.
Yeah. But it was a major tale of the unexpected in terms of the winning margin at the end.
I totally agree with you.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.